is Marsha Lee, and my behavior change program title was Effects of the Social Story Intervention in Decreasing Inappropriate Behavior of Self-Touching of the Genital Area. My participant was a 14-year-old girl named Rose. She is diagnosed with autism and mosaic Down syndrome and is in a life skills classroom with 11 other students, a teacher, and 2 instructional assistants in a public high school. This is her first year at the high school, so she's a freshman, so this was a transition for her. The behavioral definition was inappropriate self-touching of the genital area, as defined as Rose touching herself on the genital area between the legs with one or both hands or fingers, inside or outside of her clothes. For the purpose of the study, any time that her hand or fingers touched the genital area between her legs, it was considered inappropriate touching. A partial interval time sampling procedure was used to collect data, and they were done with 30-minute sessions, and then data was collected every 15 seconds. I had 2 observers who observed the participant during that time. The intervention was using social stories, and the social story was read to Rose before the start of the class period, and then it was reread to her 25 minutes into the class period. If Rose engaged in the genital touching behavior, then the story was reread to her, and she also had to go wash her hands or use hand sanitizer in the classroom. So there was also a consequence. She also received verbal praise, and that was given every 2 minutes that she kept her hand in an appropriate place. The results showed that there was a decrease, and a significant decrease, in her touching behavior. At baseline, she touched her area 52% of the time with a range of 43 to 61%. Once we went into the intervention of the social stories, the average was 29.2% with a range of 15 to 47%. There was a significant decrease in the target behavior on the 3rd day of intervention. The hand sanitizer was one of the things that was very a consequence for her. We felt like it was kind of easy for her to use the hand sanitizer, so maybe next time I would encourage having her actually get up and have to go to wash her hands every time that she would touch her area. An AB design was used, and it was determined that this was a successful intervention used to decrease the amount of touching of her genital area. IOA was at 100%, and it was a very successful behavior plan, and I was really happy to have this behavior be decreased a lot in the classroom. Thanks, I hope you enjoyed learning about this.